So, 𝒂𝒑 here, and today we're doing a walkthrough of Not Just This, made by 𝑰𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒄, which is a horror game where you're forced to be a temporary judge, and you have to determine the fate of life or death of others. So, let's begin. Oh, you're finally here. Before starting, I need to register your data. What did you look like? She's an avatar. Tomato. No, like his lips. Too sweet. Robotic. Perfect. It's like a seal or a dog or something. I don't know. Let's check out the other characters though. Goody. Guess we're out. Let's go for this one. Choose this avatar. What's your first name again? 𝒂𝒑. That's right, your name is 𝒂𝒑. And your last name is... my logo. So, your full name is 𝒂𝒑. Is that right? Yes. You identify as... your pronouns are... your favorite hobby is YouTube. Your current mood is meh. What's your age? I don't know, 99? So your full name is 𝒂𝒑. Your never mind, 98. 98 years old. You identify as your pronouns are your hobby is YouTube, and your current mood is meh. Alright, thank you. Your data has been recorded. Now, let's do a recap of the situation. The year is 2044. The justice system has been changed in order to make trials faster and easier. This is how the trial works now. A random civilian is chosen to serve as a judge. If they refuse, they are executed. The chosen judge is assigned to a small courtroom. Every day, defendants show up into the courtroom where the appointed judge has to analyze their case and make a choice. Then the judge has to determine whether the accused is innocent or guilty. If the accused is found not guilty, they can walk out free and all the charges against them are dropped. If the accused is found guilty, then a death penalty execution must be carried out immediately. The criminal is injected with a special substance that gives him a painful death related to their crime. Prisons don't exist anymore, all criminals are executed, and their remains are fed to the pigs. You are 𝒂𝒑. You were chosen to act as a judge. You agreed, otherwise you would be dead by now. And now you will be transferred to an assigned courtroom. Congratulations, Judge 𝒂𝒑. Your new career as a paragon of justice begins now. Case 1. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. First name of this person is... Albert. Surname of this person is... I'm not doing that. No, thank you. The trial of Albert begins now. He has been accused of improperly touching women's chests without their consent. Whoa. Good morning, Your Highness. Can we get a little bit clear answer on the facts? The victim commissions a birdhouse. The accused accepts and begins working on it. The victim is told by the accused to go to his workshop in order to pick up the finished birdhouse and process with the payment. Security cameras and witnesses confirm that the victim did go to the workshop, but she left empty-handed. May 15, the victim went to the police station to denounce the crime. Later that evening, she hired a lawyer. The victim claims that the accused groped her, just without the consent, and that he refused to hand her the birdhouse. Okay, defendant profile. Full name Albert, white male in his 30s, worked as a carpenter, Orthodox Christian, no previous crimes registered in his criminal record. Neighbors and church attendees stated that he's a good man who would never harass a woman. Okay, victim profile. White female in her 20s lives with her boyfriend, an alcoholic, unemployed 50-year-old man who previously served a prison sentence for... Okay. According to her family, he has a tendency to lie, although she would never lie about something like this. According to the investigators, no fingerprints belonged to the suspect were found in the victim's skin, although she stated that she took a bath to clean the aggressor's filth from her body. Okay. Great. Okay. Victim? Prosecutor's opinion. This degenerate needs to be stopped. He's a beast, an animal. He must be executed immediately or he'll harass more women. Okay, defense attorney's opinion. There is absolutely no evidence of my client ever touching a woman. It's pretty clear that she's lying. All she has in her testimony, nothing else, and that testimony is nothing but a lie. No innocent should be put on trial just because of a vile lie. Alright, fine, whatever. What do we know a bit more? Accused-related questions. Who are you? What are your hobbies? Tell me about your childhood. Tell me about your current life. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling like you're gonna get out of this? I admit, I'll be a little nervous, as I've never been through this before. Being here in the courtroom is a bit overwhelming. However, I believe in my innocence, and I know that Jesus will be right by my side during the whole process. Justice will be served. I'm an innocent man, and I will walk out of here free, with Jesus by my side. Jesus be praised. Amen. Okay. Case-related question. Something will happen. That woman asked me to build her a birdhouse. That's what I did. I finished the birdhouse. It was a very good job. I told her the house was ready, and she went to my workshop to pick it up. Went there, she said she didn't like it, so she wouldn't pay me. She was wrong. The birdhouse was beautiful. One of my finest works. I told her she would have to pay me or I would have called the police. She refused and left the workshop. Then she made up a story about me touching her chest. I'm telling the truth. She's a vile liar, and Jesus knows it. Amen. Amen indeed. Okay. Do you know the victim? And barely. She just another client. She seemed like a decent person at first. I should have known better. Okay, case-related questions. Why should I let you go? I'm just a humble carpenter who would never harm anyone. I mean, we're not talking about harm. I mean, I guess it's a bit of harm, but okay, whatever. People in my church know what kind of person I am. My neighbors also know I'm a good Christian, and I would never harass a lady. Alright, so, honestly, we have to go with the pack. But, alright, it's kind of victim-related questions. Do you hate the victim? I can't really hate anyone. That goes against my beliefs. God and Jesus will forgive her, and I hope she eventually cleanses her tainted soul. I'm sure harlots can still find repetition. Jesus be praised. Amen. Alright, victims-related questions. Do you think the victim is attractive? Very spicy. Yes, she's indeed a fairly attractive lady. She has very ample chest and beautiful curves. I bet her chest would be really big if she became pregnant. Okay. Well, that changes the vibe of everything. Look. Look, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're bad guilty right now. Your execution shall be carried out immediately. No, Your Highness, please. I'm innocent. Listen to Jesus. Listen to your heart. You know I'm innocent. Silence. Guards, bring the syringe and inject him immediately. It's just what happens. You love touching people, don't you? Then why don't you touch your own body until you die? Execution completed. Albert was guilty beneath his religious mask. He was a lustful pervert who intended to harass more women. You killed the criminal. Good job. Case 2. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. First name of this person is. Alright. The name. The trial of Ruby begins now. She been accused of murder. Oh my. She shot her husband 10 times and then tried to run away. Your Highness, I'm not a bad woman. You have to understand my circumstances. I don't believe you. Okay. Take your files. Thanks. August 27th, the accused of her victim were at their mansion in the outskirts of the city. According to their butler, they were having an argument. Ooh. Eventually, the butler heard gunshots. When he entered the room, the victim was lying on the floor in a puddle of blood with 10 bullets in his body. The butler immediately called the police and wife was arrested. Alright, tell me the defense's profile. Full name Ruby. White female, 27 years old, unemployed, was married to the victim for 7 years. According to the butler, the victim was a good man who loved his wife, but she always humiliated him and only married him because of his money. Apparently, the butler hated the wife and has been working for the victim for over 20 years. Victim profile. White male in the 50s, former boxer, amassed a fortune. Some people described him as a very angry and violent man. Ooh, okay. While others claimed that he was very sweet. Witnesses said he always humiliated his wife and treated her like a pet. Other witnesses said the wife's a bitch and she's lying. Okay. Prosecutor's opinion. She only married him because she wanted his money. He killed him and came up with that lie that he was about to kill her. She mustn't go away with her plan. He's a cold-blooded killer. Depends upon his opinion. Okay, he's a real victim here. She endured many years of physical and verbal abuse at the hands of a violent man with a huge ego and a great fortune. She deserves to be free after so many years of pain and humiliation. Sounds sweet, but this doesn't work like that. This is a whole nother case. We're here for the case of murder, not the years of humiliation and pain you had to go through. That's something you had to do yourself. We can't control that. You have to file up another case for that. So, let's interrogate. Okay, tell me about your current life. I'm what you might call a trophy wife. My husband was a very jealous and violent man. I wasn't allowed to go out without his authorization, and I had to remain silent most of the time. I had to comply and say yes to everything, or he would hurt me. He was very strong for his age, since he used to be a boxer. Despite having a house and money, I was trapped in a living hell. Very interesting. Case-related questions. Tell me what happened. My husband wanted to kiss me. After years of humiliation and living hell, I refused. It's my body. I have the freedom to choose. He got really mad. I had never seen him so furious before. He wanted to strangle me to death, so I took the gun he kept in the drawer next to the bed and shot him 10 times. I had no other choice, otherwise I'd be dead by now. I never intended to kill him. I would have preferred to get a divorce or run away, but he gave me no choice. Alright, so this doesn't give me clear-cut answers on this one. Oh. Do you hate the victim? Yes, with every fiber of my existence. Great. Do you know the victim? Do you think... not really. I was never attracted to him, but he offered me protection, security, and stability when I needed him the most. Do you know the victim? Yes, of course, he was my husband. I lived with him for 7 years. That was more than enough to know the monster than anyone. Are you guilty? I shot him, yes, but it was self-defense. He was about to kill me. So yes, I'm guilty of for killing him, but I am the real victim here. He could have killed me. So you're saying self-defense, right? It's for the question. What happened? Are you guilty? Are you innocent? Are you innocent? Technically, yes, I shot him, but our reason is self-defense. Okay, so that what makes it. Look, I've checked the files one more time. Facts, okay. Mansion. Okay, eventually the butler got gunshots, and the victim was one. The butler immediately called the police, and the wife was arrested. Look. You know what? Technically, it was self-defense, yes. But what we do know is I actually don't know. Decision. Alright, after evaluating your case, I've come to a decision. Ruby, I've determined that you are innocent. Ruby. Yeah. You're free. You can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. Your Highness, thank you so much. Ruby was innocent. Her husband was a very violent man who intended to murder her. She killed him in self-defense. The butler was also an awful man involved in other crimes, and he was arrested shortly after the trial. Good job. Case 3. Defendant, you can come in. The trial is about to begin. First name of this person is... Trial class begins now. He has been accused of scamming elderly people. This is ridiculous. I haven't scammed anyone. Everything's legal. Sure, whatever. We'll catch the case files. Facts. September 1st, the elderly couple buys insurance from the accused. December 20th, the husband dies in a car accident. Oof. The widow still waiting for the insurance money. The accused tells her to keep waiting. The widow still hasn't received the money. She has contacted the authorities and accuses the defendant of scamming her. This is July 30th, by the way. This is almost... Now we're August 12th? Okay, so this is months later. 2 elderly people accuse the defendant of scamming them and not receiving their insurance money. Okay. That's interesting. Defendant profile. Blue male and 60s, owners of the insurance company, single, no family. His employees and neighbors seem to hate him. He has no friends at all. The witnesses claims that she had the accused laughing at the widow and saying that she'll never see that money. Screw that dinosaur. Okay, victim profile. 2 elderly women and the elderly man, all of them in their 80s, loved by their respective communities, families, and friends. Prosecutor's opinion, this man is a heartless sociopath who only cares about money. He scammed those poor people and probably feels no remorse at all. He deserves to die. Defendant's attorney's opinion, as respectable as he is, my client is not a scammer. The supposed victim would have gotten their money eventually. They just had to wait a bit longer. He's innocent. He deserves to be freed. Very good. Let's do a little bit of... Tell me about your hobbies. Who are you? Who are you? Okay. My name is Classy. I'm 68 years old. I'm CEO of my insurance company. I don't have a family. I never had time for that. I've got other goals, such as increasing my wealth. Man, fuck you, honestly. Okay, then what happened? My company's been selling insurance for years. Our reputation is quite high. Our clients trust us, and they know who we are. A group of grandpas and grandmas claim that we have scammed them. Lies! They just don't understand how other systems work. They will get their insurance money eventually. They just need to be patient. I haven't scammed anyone. Alright. So what I'm picking up is that as time has gone, it's been crazy long. It's just been way too long. So, innocent. Why should I let you go? Are you guilty? Of course not. This is a waste of time. I don't know. You know what? Do you know the victims? They're my clients, so yes, I know them to a certain degree. Do you hate the victims? I've been trying not to, but they're not helping. Victims. Okay, do you find the victims attractive? I'm not attractive to 80-year-old grannies. Case files. Interrogate. We get more information somehow. Tell me about your hobbies. Tell me about your childhood. My father was also CEO, and he always taught me the importance of money. I didn't have any friends. It was quite lonely childhood, but that was okay. Some people made fun of me, but now I'm sure I have more money than them. I cannot crack a single thing off this guy. Like, as hard as I may be trying to push something, I cannot seem to find any evidence that he's actually is guilty. Because with everything that's happening right now, I can't seem to say this guy is guilty. Yeah, woo, got him. But like, the money could be postponed. I cannot get any evidence that he is postponing the money. So, can I get more interrogation? Why should I let you go? Because that would be the right thing to do. Are you innocent? 90% innocent, a hard-working pirate with... Okay. 100% innocent, a hard-working pirate with good values who protect my parasites. Ah, you know what? I don't like the big money. Innocent. I see. I've determined that you are innocent. You are free. You can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. Finally, this has been such a waste of time. 𝒂𝒆 was innocent. The payments have been delayed due to bureaucracy, but he had nothing to do with it. Good job. Case 4. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. Ugh. What's the name of this person is? The trial of Elf begins now. He's been accused of stalking a young woman. Also, he identifies himself as a sheep man. I'm not stalking her. I'm trying to talk to her. And yes, I'm a human sheep hybrid. My mother was a sheep. Bye. Alright. Let's see here. Case files, facts. We know. This guy's absolute weirdo. The facts has reported that the victim has reported that for over a year, the accused has stalked her through different means. He has sent her countless friend requests and messages through social media platforms. He has been seen outside her work and even harassed her other employees and asked to see her. He has also followed her on the streets and even inside a shopping mall. He once tried to touch her, and when you confronted him, he made a sheep sound. The victim ran away crying and screaming. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Defendant profile. Full name Elf. White male in his 40s, tailorist. Has unusual features that make him resemble a sheep. He claims to be a sheep man, son of a human male and a female sheep. According to him, the victim is his daughter, and he's just trying to talk to her. Okay? It's very interesting now. I'm actually kind of intrigued. Victim profile. White female in her 20s. Her mother passed away last year. Never met his father. Currently living with her grandparents. Okay, prosecutor's opinion. The accused is a very sick man who wants to enact his dark fantasies, and he has chosen my client as his victim. His story about being a sheep hybrid is absolutely insane. He has no place in society. Kill him! Okay, defense attorney's opinion. My client isn't lying. He just wants to meet his daughter. A DNA test proves he's telling the truth. I'm not sure about his claims of being a son of a sheep, though. Still, he's innocent, and he has done nothing wrong. Oh! So the DNA test shows back, and that's actually really good. This is the actual first piece of evidence that actually is very helpful to the case. Because everything else has been like, willy-nilly, who cares what the heck is going on, but this is actually really helpful. Okay, interrogate. Let's do a little bit of, do the case. Tell me, what happened? A long time ago, I had an affair with a human woman who became pregnant, but her parents just took her away. I've been searching for her for 20 years until now. I found this young woman who looks exactly like my ex. I'm sure she's my daughter since she'd be 20 years old by now. Unfortunately, I suspect that her mother might have passed away. Kind of woof. I'm not a stalker. I've been trying to contact her and find out if she's my daughter. If she's my daughter, she could move in with me and keep me company. And if she isn't, she can move in with me too. She's probably lonely too. I'm a lonely sheep. I need to be hugged and kissed. Creepy. Do you know the victim? I'm fairly certain she's my daughter. Do you hate the victim? No. I want to know her better. If she's my daughter, I want to be close to her. Do you find the victim attractive? Her mother was very attractive, and I'm also very attractive. So yeah, I think she's as beautiful as her mother and me. She has such a juicy and round, forgot it. She has such a juicy and round, forget it. Alright, I come with my verdict. Alright, after evaluating the case, my decision. Elf, I have determined that you are guilty. Yep, you are guilty. Yeah, holy crap, holy woof, woof. Your evaluation shall be carried out immediately. Even when the DNA test is pretty awkward. Guards, bring the syringe and inject him immediately. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's find out. Execution completed. Elf was guilty. He wasn't the father of the victim. He just became obsessed with her. Furthermore, he was not a real sheepman. Fucker. You killed a criminal. Good job. Case 5. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. Who let a child in here? The trial of Odin begins now. He's been accused of torturing and murdering his baby. What the hell? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. It wasn't me. That's nice. Can we get the case file on this one? Facts. January 18th, the victim was babysitting the accused. It was a night like any other. The neighbors heard some screams and alerted the police. When the officers arrived, they found the babysitter tied up in a chair The accused was found hidden in a closet. The victim's redacted and tongue has been removed with a knife and a pair of scissors. Her skull had been crushed with a hammer, and she had numerous cuts all over her body. When the accused was taken out of the hiding spot and he spotted the corpse, he began laughing hysterically. Okay, this is psychotic. Defendant profile. Full name, Odin. Black male, 10 years old. Lives with his mother. Attends a 10-year school. Teachers describe him as a very solitary child with an unhealthy obsession with certain streamers. Huh. Okay, so. Okay, victim profile. Okay, black female in her 20s, worked as a babysitter to afford college. Described as a very sweet girl with a kind heart. Okay, that's nice. Prosecutor's opinion. This kid is pure evil. What he did to the victim was far too egregious, and he knew exactly what he was doing. Being a kid is no excuse. He's still a murderer, and murderers must be killed. They have no place in society. Okay. Okay, defense attorney's opinion. My client is just a kid. Let him go ahead immediately. Yeah, let's do some interrogation. Childhood. How was your childhood? But I'm still a child. How was it though? Was it good? Was it? I hope you had fun because you're living a life in prison. Oh wait, never mind. We don't do prison. We do straight to death row. Okay. Tell me about your life. Tell me about your life. I'm going to school and then come back, play video games, watch cartoons, watch streamers, play my toys. That's pretty simple. I don't have any friends though, but I don't care. Alright, let's go into the case related. Tell me what happened. Cindy was babysitting me. Everything was okay until we heard a sound coming from the kitchen. It was a really scary man, and he had a hammer and a knife. I managed to hide, but he got Cindy and began hurting her. Then he left. I remained hidden until my mom came back. Whoa, that changes everything. Are you innocent? Why should I let you go? You know what? Why should I let you go? Because I'm just a kid. Okay, that's fair enough. That doesn't help on that one, but are you innocent? Yes, I'm an innocent kid. Okay, that's... Well, don't say it like that. Are you guilty? No, I'm not guilty. Okay, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. Can we do it? Victims, do you know the... I can't even say it till you find the victim attractive. It's just weird. Do you know the victim? Do you hate the victim? Do you know the victim? Yep, it was my babysitter. We didn't get very long. No, this one might be the... This is gonna be the killer. This is gonna be the killer. If he's the killer, you know. But if he hates it, then it'll probably be right away. We didn't get along, but I didn't hate her. I didn't hate her, okay. That's... I thought I was gonna get the answer. You know what? My decision. Alright, after evaluating your case, I've come to the decision. Odin, I've determined that you are innocent, yeah. Ooh, congratulations, you got away with murder. If you did or not, I don't care. You're free, you can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. Yeah. Odin was innocent. He didn't harm his babysitter. The real culprit was found 2 weeks later. It was a male neighbor who had served prison time for redacted and redacted. He was obsessed with this babysitter. Good job. Case 6. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. The first name of this person is... Okay, trial of Wolf begins now. He has been accused of biting a man. The victim's left arm had been amputated. Also, the accused identifies himself as a wolf. and never takes off his wolf costume. Oh, I'm innocent. Okay, that's cool. Good enough, but let's check the facts. Oh, look at the facts. The victim has been hanging out with the shopping mall with other individuals who also dressed up as wolves. The victim approached the accused, and some minutes later, the accused bit his arm. Apparently, they had an argument, although nobody knows what the exchange was about. The victim went to the hospital where he received the appropriate medical treatment. Due to the aggressor's poor dental hygiene, the wound led to gangrene and the victim's arm had to be amputated. Okay, defendant profile. Full name Wolf. White male, 31 years old, unemployed, lives with his father, mother, and 2 sisters, 5 brothers, claims to be a wolf. Due to legal reasons, we had to let him keep his wolf suit on. Okay. Victim profile. White male in cities, owners of the brewery. According to witnesses, he's very prone to anger outbursts. His left arm had to be amputated due to gangrene caused by the bite. Okay. Prosecutor's opinion. This person has serious mental issues. He's not a wolf. He's just a deranged individual who enjoys biting innocents. He's nothing but a scourge to society. Defense attorneys. My client is just a tad eccentric, but he's a good man, and he would never bite someone unless there was a good reason for such actions. Let's do a little interrogation. All right, tell me about your current life. I don't work, I don't study, I don't help in my house. I spend my time on Reddit chatting with my fellow wolf people, collecting video game status, and watching political streamers. Holy crap, get a life. Oh, wow. All right, case related. What happened, though? I was hanging out with my fellow wolf people in the shopping mall when suddenly a man tried to attack me. I defended myself and bit his arm. It wasn't my intention, but I had to defend myself. It was so scary. I'm sorry for his lost arm. I only wanted to protect my wolf pack. Oh. Okay. Case related questions. Why should I let you go? I'm a free wolf. Since it's self-defense, I can't really. Do you know the victim? No, not at all. I don't get along with humans. Oh. Do you hate the victim? Yes, he's a bad man. Ooh. That one doesn't cut it for me. How are you feeling? Wonderful. I don't have the attractive anymore. Like, do you find them attractive? Like, it's like that's just completely gone. Ugh. All right. Let's see here. What we have is. Who are you? My name is Wolf. I'm 31 years old. I'm currently unemployed. I live with my parents and brothers. I'm a wolf. Oh. Sorry, I didn't want to reread that just in case. He says it's self-defense, but as of most things go, we can't really get any cases that it was otherwise self-defense. You know what? Give me those puppy eyes. Frick it. You're innocent. You won. You did it. You are free. You can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. Get out of here. Thank you. Wolf was innocent. Oh, sweet. The man tried to attack him, and he just defended himself. Good job. Case 7. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. The first name of this person is... Alright, the trial of Barbara begins now. She has been accused of killing her boyfriend after asphyxiating him with her chest. What the... I'm innocent. It was just an accident. I loved him so much. Check the case files. Facts. We know. March 30th, the accused and the victim were in the accused house. At some point during the night, the accused called the emergencies. She had smothered her boyfriend to death with her chest. She stated that it was an accident, but the family of the victim believes that she killed him on purpose because he had cheated on her 3 months ago. Kind of crazy. Okay, dependence profile. Full name Barbara. White female, 67 years old. Everyone in the comments. Had the relationship with the victim as a gambling addiction. Okay. Victim profile. Okay, Asian male in the 20s. Had a relationship with the accused, died from asphyxiation. According to the family, he had cheated on the accused a month before the crime, so this might have been revenge. Okay, so we're hearing a revenge story here. Prosecutor's opinion. She did it on purpose. It was revenge. He had been cheating on her. In his offense, it's obvious it was an accident, and the victim must have died with a smile on his face somehow. Way to go. A man's way to go. Interrogate. Let's see a little bit of what's your current life? I was in love. I'm sure he wanted to ask me to marry him, but unfortunately the accident happened. Now I drown my sadness with gambling, cigarettes, and alcohol. Okay. So what happened? My boyfriend and I fell asleep watching a series. When I woke up, he was buried in my chest. I tried to wake him up, but then I realized he wasn't breathing anymore. I had accidentally asphyxiated him with my chest while we were sleeping. Now he's never cheated me again. Whoa, 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 whoa. So you do know the cheating happened, okay. I thought this is something he wouldn't know. This is different. This changes a lot. Okay. Do you know the victim? Yes, obviously. He was my boyfriend. We had been dating for 2 years, although it felt longer. And I never imagined he would cheat on me with, forget it. I didn't say anything. Okay, this is starting to become too much. Did you hate the victim? Of course not. He was my boyfriend. We're in love. Alright. Do you know the victim? Okay, do you think that... Okay, of course. He was my boyfriend. He was really handsome. Alright. Hear me out. The amount that you know that he did cheat on you is something that's kind of scaring me right now. So, current life. How are your feelings? How are you feeling? Really sad, but also beautiful. Ah, you know what? Decision. Let me get my mallet and... Guilty. Barbara, I have determined that you are guilty. Your execution shall be carried out immediately. No, please. It was an accident. Silence. Guards, bring the syringe and injector immediately. Your chest is too dangerous, and you're a cold-blooded murderer. It's time for you to see the truth. Execution completed. Barbara was guilty. She intentionally smothered her boyfriend to death because he had cheated on her. You killed a criminal. Good job. Case 8. Can we talk about case 7? That was actually a great way to go. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. Come on in. Okay, first name of this person is... The trial begins now. She has been accused of killing a dog with a drill. She forced him many times. No, I didn't do it. It was my husband. He hated the dog. Wow, okay, whoa. The case files. Facts. July 2nd, the husband alerted the police and stated that his wife, the accused, killed the dog with a drill. The accused was arrested, although she claims that her husband is the one who actually killed the dog. Defender profile. Full name, Pink female, 29 years old, barista, married according to her friends and co-workers. She's a good woman. Okay, that's good to know. Victim profile. A golden retriever dog, 5 years old. Prosecutor's opinion. Anyone who dares to harm an animal deserves to die. Kill her already. Hey, before we jump to Hastings, we still have someone else. She's innocent. She loved her dog. Oh, it was her dog. How? You must arrest the real killer, the husband. It was her dog. I did not know it was her dog. Okay, that changes a lot. Alright, interrogate. Tell me about your current life. There's not much to talk about. I work, watch series online, eat chocolate, yeah, and a lot going on. How are you feeling? Very sad. Are you guilty? Oh, you're guilty. No, I didn't harm the dog. It was my husband. Tell me what happened. I came to the home after work, and the dog was lying on the floor, his body full of holes, blood all around. My husband was holding a drill and was laughing like a maniac. Whoa, holy... Well, that changes a lot. Okay, are you innocent? Are you innocent? Skis. Yes. I would never harm my dog. Yeah, see, like, that's just... It should be cut rope by now, but I just want to run through a couple things, because I'm innocent, and you need to get the real killer, my husband. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Yes, he was my dog. I miss him so much. Do you hate the victim? This might be... No. Why would I hate my dog? Yeah, okay. Alright. Decision. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care. You're innocent. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get that man, by the way. Like, holy crap. Can we get your husband in here? God damn. You are free. You can leave the courtroom and resume normal life now. Thank you. Your Highness. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gum was innocent. It was her husband who actually killed the dog. Eventually, the husband was sentenced to death because of his crime. Good job. Case 9. Defendant, you can come in. Trial is about to begin. The first name of this person is... Chad begins now. He has been accused of sending death threats online. Whoa, especially on a popular online platform, Reddit, where he has threatened to kill another user. It wasn't me. My account got hacked. Yeah, that's what we all say. Alright. Checked files. Facts. April 1st. The victim had an online disagreement with the accused in the online discussion site Reddit. April 2nd, the victim received a death threat from the accused and immediately contacted the cyber police. Ooh! According to the accused, his account had been hacked prior to the message. Okay. Defense profile, full name Chad. White male, 36 years old. Employed, lives with his parents. Has poor hygiene. Looks like it. Spends most of his time on online discussion sites like Reddit. Oh boy, a neat. I love to have to know that he's a neat. Okay, victim profiles. White male, 18 years old. According to him, he loves scrolling online and raid debating. This guy kind of once deserved it. Alright, prosecutor's opinion. He's a chronically online parasite who spent his time sending death threats. He's a scourge in society. Defense attorney's opinion. As pathetic as my client is, he's innocent. His account was hacked. He knows that sending death threats can get him banned. Very interesting. Okay, interrogate. Okay, tell me about your hobbies. This is probably very important. Besides reading complex books about philosophy and politics, I carry out online activism, especially on an online site in Reddit, where I hang out with all other fellow activists in our echo chamber. There, we gather to discuss how evil big breasts are and how smart we are. I stand against scurvy women in video games. Real women don't have big breasts and butts. If you think otherwise, you're an evil modernist. Incel, gooner, virgin loser. Go touch grass or something. Women with big breasts are not real. Artists who draw big breasts and evil incel modernist gooner losers who deserve to die. What the hell did I just go on? Okay. Okay, this guy's already shooting out. Whew, you know? Alright, how are you feeling? You know, let's just talk about the case. Tell me what happened. Apparently someone hacked my Reddit account and sent death threats to someone who disagreed with my opinion and was downvoted by the other users of my echo chamber. Even though that user deserves to die because he does not share my views, I would never send him death threats that could get me banned. Hey brother, you are not helping your case, dude, at all. Like, it's just one thing. You're already doing death threats as it is, but whatever. Are you innocent? Innocent, smart, superior. Okay. This might actually be This might be what we need. Do you know the victim? Not really. You had an online discussion on Reddit, but that's all. It's very weird how this correlates with time. It's like the day that you did have an argument, immediately the guy who hacked your account quickly made a death threat. I don't know. But this is gonna be the selling point. Do you hate the victim? Nah, just an online banter. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Decision. Bye. Alright, after evaluating the case, I've come to the decision. Chad, I determined that you are guilty. Guilty. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Your execution shall be carried out immediately. No, you virgin incel loser, go touch grass. Silence. I've heard that too many times. Get out of here. You want to lose your head over a stupid online discussion? Go ahead then. Lose your head. Chad was guilty. He sent the death threats. Shocking. You killed the criminal. Good job. Case 10. Bennett, you can come in. Your trial's about to begin. Who the hell's this? What the fuck? Alright. The trial of Y begins now. Yeah, I don't know what to call you. I'm just gonna call you Y. She had been accused of killing her baby sister. What the this by perforating the eyeballs of the baby with her finger. It wasn't me, it was a man with that hat. Okay, I just made my decision. You're guilty. Guilty. May 20th, the parents heard strange noises coming from their baby's daughter's room. Once they got there, they found the baby dead with her eyeballs crushed. Their other daughter, the accused, was there next to the corpse covered in blood and singing. The window was open, but there were no signs of an intruder. Defendant's profile, full name Y, gray female, 12 years old, lives with her family, diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, under psychotic treatment. Okay. Psychiatric treatment. So you're getting tested. You are under some kind of treatment right now. There's something else going on. Victim profile. Gray female, 11 years old. Her eyeballs have been crushed and her intestines have been taken out. Prosecutor's opinion? It's pretty obvious that this girl is pretty sick and needs to be in a mental ward forever. However, she might suffer a lot there, so it's better to sentence her to death. She's a danger to others and even herself. It's a really sad and horrible case, but this is the reality we occupy. Look. I don't... she's just a sick girl who has suffered a lot. She must be institutionalized in a mental asylum and receive proper therapy. See, that sounds good, but she's already getting treated, right? Is she not? Whatever. Interrogate. Let's do a little bit of interrogation. Tell me about your childhood. I'm a child right now. Yeah, I doubt that. Tell me about your current life. I go to school, spend time with my family, hang out with my friends, Anna, and I also like to watch cartoons. Very normal, very normal. Case related. Tell me what happened. I was playing in my room with my dolls when suddenly I heard a noise coming from my baby sister's room. I went to check on her, and there was this tall, scary man with a hat. He had killed her. He smiled at me, asked me if I ever had needles under my fingernails, and then he disappeared. I think he said his name started with B. So you're Y and that's B, yes. Okay, Victim-related questions. Do you know the victim? I mean, of course, yes. She was my baby sister. Do you hate the victim? No, I love my baby sister. You gotta know more about this character. Are you guilty? No, I didn't do anything. It was a man in the hat. Case-related questions. Victim case. Are you innocent? Yes, I'm innocent. I'm innocent, sweet girl. This is hard. Why should I let you go? Because I'm just an innocent, sweet girl, and the real culprit is the man in the hat. Look. Decision. Alright, after evaluating your case, I've come to a decision. Guilty. I've determined that you are guilty. Yeah. With all the evidence that's pending against you, just... No, I'm scared. Daddy, Mommy, I want help. Okay, guards, bring the syringe and inject her immediately. Since you crushed your sister's eyeballs with your fingers, you deserve to go through the same, just injection with materialized fingers from within your eyeballs, and then they shall be destroyed. Y was guilty. She killed her baby sister because her imaginary friend told her to do it, and she actually thought it was fun to do it. You killed the criminal. Good job. Case 11. Bennett, you can come in. Your trial's about to begin. Name of this person is... Trial Tyler begins now. He has been accused of peeping specifically in public women bathrooms. It wasn't peeping. It was got into the wrong bathroom. Alright. We're gonna have to go to the case files and we're gonna have to talk a little bit more about how they feel about the victims. Alright, facts. December 12th, a group of women found the accused hidden in the public bathroom. According to the one who denounced him, he was looking at them with lustful eyes. The police arrived and arrested the accused, who claimed that he got into the wrong bathroom. Okay. Dependent profile, full name Tyler. Black male, 24 years old, Lives alone, but he's very close with his family. Photographer and urban explorer. His family speaks wonders of him. Good trip, good friend. Okay, but what about victim profile? White female, 50 years old, widow, tendency to become angry, tends to post racist memes on social media. Whoa, what the? Okay, that changes the roof. This degenerate will keep terrorizing the women of this community. He must be stopped. Okay, what about defense attorney's opinion? He got into the wrong bathroom, that's all. He made a stupid mistake, but he didn't have bad intentions. This is all a misunderstanding. He needs to be released right now. Alright, what about... Tell me what happened. This is very important. I was shopping at the mall. I really needed to go to the bathroom, but I accidentally got into the woman's bathroom. I tried to hide, but they found me and accused me of being a peeping Tom. I tell you, this is Catholic. Okay, are you guilty? No, not at all. I just got into the wrong bathroom. Hey, why not even ask that? It's like, it's not even that helpful to the case. Alright, this is actually more about, do you know the victim? I don't even know who accused me, you know? Okay. Do you hate the victims? I don't even know her. Okay, do you find the victim attractive? I don't even know what she looks like. Weird. Okay, so far this seems pretty straightforward. This guy doesn't know much about the victims. So... Tell me about your current life. Trying to make a living. I'm a photographer. I live alone, but sometimes I go visit my family. Oh, that's nice. Who are you? Tell me about your current life. How are you feeling? Confused. Why am I here? I didn't do anything. It's all a misunderstanding. Alright, you know what? I've come to my verdict. After evaluating your case, I've come to my decision. Tyler, I have determined that you are innocent. Yeah. I honestly cannot come up with anything. You're free. You can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. Congratulations, Tyler. Thanks, Judge. Tyler was innocent. He was telling the truth. He got into the wrong bathroom. He wasn't a peeping Tom. Good job. Friend, you can come in. Your trial's about to begin. First name of this person is... The trial of Mel begins now. I have been accused of stealing sausages from a store. This is all a misunderstanding. I thought it was a free sample. This is so petty. Check case file facts. February 2nd, the accused was seen taking a sausage from the store, and they didn't pay for it. Oh my. It's a sausage. The accused was arrested for theft, although they claimed that they thought it was a free sample. I mean, this is not like this is a go to jail type of thing. This is more like you're banned. Is that right? You're banned. Defendant profile, full name, male. Big non-binary, 33 years old, claims to be a popular influencer and streamer. Never mind. Get that sentence. That's probably for TikTok or something. Asian male, 50 years old, owner of the store. He seems very peaceful man. Okay. Prosecutor's opinion. This dirty thief thinks they can get anything for free just because they can create content on social media. The criminals can't keep getting away with it. Okay. Defense attorney's opinion. Are you seriously going to sentence someone to death because of a stupid sausage? My client can pay it. It was all a misunderstanding. Well, now they have to pay it for attorney, and I don't think they're going to be able to after they just had to pay for attorney. So, I don't know. Okay, interrogate. Tell me about your hobbies. You like stealing? I bet you do. Viewing and content creating. streaming and creating content for my social media. Alright? Tell me about your current life. Don't you know who I am? Don't you watch my streams? No. How are you feeling? Disappointed in society. You're a content streamer. We already are disappointed in you. Alright. Wonder what happened. I was at the store, and there was a sausage, and there was a sign that read, free sample. So I simply took the sausage, and now there's accusing me of theft. Blah, blah, blah. Are you innocent? Of course, besides, it's just a stupid sausage. You're really going to sentence me to death because of a stupid sausage? Yes. Are you guilty? No, absolutely not. I thought I could take the sausage for free. I guess we have to go more about the victim. The store owner. No, I don't know him. Do you hate the victim? I don't even know him. Do you find them attractive? No, I don't. Damn, this one sucks, dude. I can't really tell. Alright, you know what? Decision. Alright, after evaluating your case, I've come to the decision. Mill, I have determined that you are innocent. Yeah? You are free. You can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. It was just a simple mistake. You at least returned it, right? Mel was innocent. It was all a misunderstanding. There was a sign that read free sample next to the sausage, although it was intended for a burger. Mel eventually paid for the sausage, and they took a selfie with the store owner. Good ending on that one. Case 13. Good man, the trial is about to begin. First name of the person is... The trial of Pizza Man begins now. He has been accused of not delivering a pizza on time. How dare you? You're not just 3 minutes late. Are you freaking serious? I'm being prosecuted because of arriving 3 minutes late? Yeah, it is death sentence, buddy. I'm like death row. Next to someone who killed someone and the other one who hasn't kidnapped like thousands of people. Okay, that's the type of sentence you're looking for, death sentence. So let's see here. Case files, let's check that. Facts. April 31st, the victim ordered a pizza. It was supposed to be delivered in 30 minutes. The accused arrived 33 minutes later instead of 30. Then the accused was arrested. Victim profile, full name, Pizza Man. Hispanic male, 26 years old, works as a delivery man for a famous pizza shop. Victim profile, white female, 30 years old, single mother, unemployed, past history of phobia and tendencies of humiliate restaurant workers. Okay, and then prosecutor's opinion, this misogynist needs to be killed immediately. Okay, it was 3 minutes late, 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. And the so-called victim is famous for being an awful person. Seriously, he's the one who should be sentenced to death. Hey, yeah, it does sound like a death sentence to her, that one. But let's go a little bit into depth. You know, let's look into it. Okay, tell me about your current life. I have a very boring life, and I have a very boring life. All I do is deliver pizzas. Okay, tell me what happened. I had to deliver a pizza. I arrived 3 minutes late because of a dog chased me. That's all. This is insane. Victim-related questions. Do you know the victim? The client, not really. Although, from what I saw, she's really attractive. Oh, do you hate the victim? Nah. Do you find the victim attractive? Hell yeah. You're so hot, damn. This is weird. Are you guilty? No, it was 3 minutes late. That shouldn't be a crime. Alright, after evaluating your case, I've come to the decision. Pizza Man, I have determined that you are guilty. Yeah? I don't know. It's just sounds like he did it on purpose. I don't know why. I hate this world. Silence. Guards, bring the syringe and inject immediately. You won't be late again if you don't have a head. This man was guilty. He arrived late on purpose, and he also ate the pizza. Oh, God. He killed the criminal. Good job. That guy was an absolute maniac on the streets. I'm glad I got him off the... God. He makes me sick. Defendant, you can come in. Your trial is about to begin. The first name of this person is... Biggie begins now. She has been accused of indecency because she has big breasts. It's gigantic. It's not my fault. Is it a crime for being busty? I don't know. She files facts, but we know. July 5th. The accused was walking down the street and her chest bouncing with every step. The victim began insulting her and called the cops. Why? They're really accusing her for being busted. What? Full name, Iggy. Big female, 41 years old, ample chest. Oh, nice. A group of angry women members of the Citizen Against Women for Big Breast and Big Butt Association. Wow. Sounds like a hate crime, really. How dare you being busty? She's a scourge of society. Justice must be served. Defense attorney's opinion. This is stupid. You're seriously going to sentence her to death for being busty? Stop calling it that. Okay, release her immediately. You know this is insane. Your trial shouldn't have been allowed. This honestly could never have been a case. Alright, interrogate. We're gonna interrogate how to current life. Whenever I go somewheres, I get a lot of looks from both people who hate me and perverts. It's awful. This is ridiculous. I'll tell you what happened. I was walking down the streets when suddenly a group of women called the police and accused me of being busty in public. What's your hobbies? Playing tennis. What did I expect? What did I expect? How are you feeling? Really depressed. Okay, or should I let you go? Do you even have to ask? No busty woman should ever be prosecuted for being busty. Okay, do you know the victims? Victims? They're not victims. I am the victim. Do you hate the victims? Screw them. And no, they're not victims. Do you find the victims attractive? Nope, I'm not attracted to women. I honestly cannot. Iggy, I determined that you are innocent. I have determined that you're innocent. You're free. You can leave the courtroom and resume your normal life now. I knew you would have chosen the right option. Iggy was innocent. Being busty is not a crime. Good job. Case 15, the final case. Finally! Looking forward to this. Wait, do we get paid for this? Or is this like mandatory, like jury duty almost? I mean, sure you get paid, but that's only to get paid for the gas and stuff and living and stuff. It doesn't really matter about like being here. You don't really get paid. All right, first name of this person is... The battle pops begins now. He's been accused of killing people in a span of 4 years. I'm afraid you got the wrong guy. I'm not a serial killer. Sure, buddy. Sure you are. All right, check case file facts. During the 4 years, 20 people went missing. 10 of them were found completely mutilated. Some of the corpses were missing their... redacted. Witnesses saw a white car and bald driver wearing a green sweater. He was deemed Mr. Green Sweater Killer, and he was the prime suspect. A few days ago, someone alerted the cops stating that the accused matches the description of Mr. Green Sweater Killer. His house was thoroughly investigated, but no evidence linking him to the crimes has been found. Still, the mayor is eager to execute this guy to make his voters happy. Okay, victim profiles, 20 victims. Only 10 of them were found. Their corpses have been mutilated beyond recognition. Prosecutor's opinion? The mayor wants this guy dead ASAP. Don't waste any more time. Sentence him to death already. Who cares if he's the real killer? The voters are bloodlusted to satisfy. Okay, defense attorney's opinion. There's one clear evidence of my client being the killer. This whole trial is a cruel joke pushing forward by those in power. Look, this is like that one case where the one guy came in with the Dolphins jersey. He's literally wearing parts of the evidence, literally showing that he is, in fact, the killer. Interrogate. But we want to know a little more about him. Tell me about your life. I'm a very boring person. My life is 90% work and 10% being home solving puzzles. No, not room for anything else, huh? Is there, buddy? Very interesting. What's that work? Okay, case-related questions? Are you guilty? Guilty. No, I'm not guilty. Okay. Tell me what happened. Police think I am a serial killer just because I match the description. They're searching my house and they found nothing. Sure. Okay. Do you know the victims? No. Do you hate the victims? I can't hate someone I don't know. Do you find the victims attractive? The corpse? Oh, we're not gonna go into necrophilia, are we? I don't want to go that. I don't want to go in that case. All right. How are you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling comfortable? I don't know. Me either. Me either. Are you innocent? Yes. Look, Pops, I've determined that you are innocent. Yeah, with all the evidence we have against you, we cannot conduct that you are the killer. Thank you, Highness. Boss was innocent. He just looked similar to the serial killer. The real culprit was never found, although his crimes have been stopped. While the trial was taking place, a new person went missing. A witness saw a man in the green sweater. Good job. Judge 𝒂𝒑, we have elevated your work. During the 2 weeks, you let 9 innocents walk out free. You've executed 0 innocents. You let 0 criminals walk free. You have executed 6 criminals. Your final repetition as a judge is 15. You have a record of 0 negligence. You did a good job. We are proud of you. As a reward, you can go back home and you receive a lifetime of pensions for your services. We would like you to keep acting as a judge, but we must replace each judge after 2 weeks. That's how the system works. Congratulations. Just avoid breaking the law, or one who would get the syringe will be you. So I wanted to go back and try to do all of the guilties. I wanted to try to see how that looks. Judge Killer number 1. We have evaluated your work during the last 2 weeks. You let 0 innocents walk out free and executed 8 innocents. You let 0 criminals walk free and executed 7 criminals. You practically killed everyone. Your final repetition as a judge is 7, and you have a record of 8 negligences. You're a disgrace. We're disappointed in you. We gave you a chance to be a paragon of justice, but you only tainted the good name of our justice system. You have received the worst punishment possible. Therefore, we have already determined your sentence. Killer 1, you have been sentenced to become a moderator on the online discussion site, Reddit. Whoever. So that looks like the end of Not Just This. And honestly, this is another great game from 𝑰𝒐𝒂𝒆. So interesting concept and nothing too crazy with mechanics. So it's something you could easily follow through. You just kind of click, read, and then try to pick up any type of ideas. Now, if you do run through the game one more time, you do notice some of the some of the choices are different. They get randomized. So it's like a 50-50. So it's not like every time you go in, it could be the same ending. So it's pretty interesting. Now, I did get all the endings, or at least all the positive things. I got like a solid number, and then I also got all guilties. I tried to make everyone die. There's probably other ways or different type of endings, I believe. I'm not sure if there is or not, but all I do know, I would highly recommend you try this out. And I tried to give it what I could, but I'm already running a very long time on this. So, yeah, I would highly recommend you try this game out yourself. But this looks like the end of this. My name is 𝒂𝒔𝒆 𝑰. I have a few things to say to you. Love yourself, and I'll see you later.